That, we will now recognize Ms. Kimura for her 5-minute opening statement.
Thank you, Chair Griffith.
If you push your mic, yeah.
Is it working?
It's not loud enough. Maybe you can pull it a little closer to you.
Is that better?
It's a little better. What do our technicians say? Are we okay?
Testing.
I think we're good. Go ahead.
Better? Okay. Aloha and good morning. On August 8th in Lahaina, Maui, we saw human loss and devastation at a speed and scale that is difficult for our hearts and minds to process. I want to start by honoring those lost and those whose lives have been forever changed by this overwhelming and tragic event. Most of you know the word aloha. There's another word in the Hawaiian language, kuleana. Loosely translated, this word means responsibility. But like aloha, it cannot be simply defined. It is a deep sense of responsibility that is both an obligation and a privilege. It's a responsibility that has been entrusted to you by your family, by your community, by the generations that came before you and those that will follow you. Kuleana is one's responsibility within a bigger system or community to which one belongs. It's a privilege to have kuleana within this interdependent system and to one another. For generations past, present, and future, Hawaiian Electric's kuleana is to Hawaii. We are committed to be there for Maui and Lahaina for as long as it takes to recover, to rebuild, and to help ensure a tragedy like this never happens again. In that spirit, I hope all of us can see it as our shared kuleana, our responsibility to honor the people of Lahaina as we do this work as part of a collective community. I hope we can start to find solutions that will help protect Hawaii and the rest of the nation from increasing threats of familiar natural disasters like hurricanes and those that we have rarely experienced, including droughts that can fuel catastrophic wildfires on tropical islands. Hawaii is the most isolated population on Earth. There's no electrical connection to the continental US or even between islands. This is one of the reasons Hawaii has the highest electric rates in the nation. On an island, we have to be our own safety net. We can't call on a neighboring state if we run short. Our isolation is also one of the drivers for our efforts to become energy independent, to get off expensive, volatile imported fossil fuels. It's not only about the environment, but about our economy and energy security. As utilities go, we're small, about 470,000 customers on 5 islands, 70,000 on Maui. The Department of Defense is our largest customer. Hawaii is home to the US Indo-Pacific Command, and we are the only utility in the nation serving all components of one combatant command. I became president and CEO of Hawaiian Electric in January of 2022. Every day, I feel a tremendous kuleana responsibility to our customers, communities, and employees. Since August 8th, I've spent much of my time on Maui. I've seen the devastation firsthand. Our team, including our Maui employees who have been personally impacted by this tragedy, has been working tirelessly to support our communities. We all want to learn what happened on August 8th so that it never happens again. On that day, a fire at 6:30 a.m., what I will refer to as the morning fire, appears to have been caused by Hawaiian Electric power lines that fell in high winds. The Maui County Fire Department promptly responded to this fire. They reported that by 9 a.m. it was contained. After monitoring it for several hours, the fire department determined the fire had been extinguished. They left the scene in the early afternoon. At about 3 p.m., a time when all of Hawaiian Electric's power lines in West Maui had been de-energized for more than 6 hours, a second fire, the afternoon fire, began in the same area. The cause of that afternoon fire that spread to Lahaina has not been determined. We are working tirelessly to figure out what happened, and we are cooperating fully with federal and state investigators who have indicated it may take 12 to 18 months to conclude. I look forward to fulfilling our shared and respective kuleana to honor the people of Maui as we seek solutions to protect Hawaii and the rest of the nation from other deadly disasters.